Ever wondered if that creak in the night is just your house settling, or if it's something a bit more spectral? Welcome to the world of the ethereal, where the debate of ghosts and poltergeists has been a hot topic since, well, forever. Some argue that these entities are merely figments of our overactive imaginations, while others are convinced they've got a spectral roommate or two. Now, let's talk signs. We've all heard the tales of strange noises in the dead of night, objects mysteriously moving, or sudden, inexplicable temperature drops. Some say these are clear indications of a ghostly presence, while others chalk it up to drafty windows or pesky rodents. But let's keep things light, shall we? After all, if we do have spectral roommates, they're likely just trying to coexist or maybe even have a bit of fun at our expense. So next time you hear a strange noise in the middle of the night, don't be so quick to blame it on the house. Now let's turn our attention to the mischievous cousins of ghosts, the poltergeists. What are poltergeists, you ask? Well, according to popular belief, they're playful, sometimes naughty spirits that love to meddle with our everyday lives. They're like the class clowns of the spectral world, always up to some mischief, with a knack for making the ordinary seem extraordinarily eerie. Picture this. You're home alone, sitting in your cozy armchair engrossed in the latest thriller novel, when suddenly, your favorite mug from the kitchen mysteriously ends up on the living room table. You scratch your head, wondering if you're becoming forgetful, or if it's the work of a poltergeist playing trickster. Or imagine this. You've just settled into bed, switched off the lights for a good night's sleep, when out of nowhere the lights flicker back on. You check the switch, the bulbs, even the wiring, but everything seems fine. Could it be a poltergeist showing off its light show skills? But it's not just about moving objects or playing with lights. Poltergeists are believed to have a broader repertoire of tricks up their spectral sleeves. They might cause a sudden chill in the room, making your skin prickle and your breath fog up. Or they might create strange noises. Not quite a whisper, not quite a hum, but something in between that's just loud enough to make you question your sanity. The fascinating thing about poltergeists is that, unlike their more austere spectral relatives, they seem to be fueled by a sense of humor, albeit a bit twisted. They revel in causing general havoc, and their pranks, while unsettling, are rarely harmful. It's as if they're just trying to remind us that the world is more whimsical, more mysterious than we often realize. So, if your keys keep disappearing or your lights flicker, maybe you've got a poltergeist pulling your leg. So, how can you tell if you're dealing with a garden-variety ghost or a pesky poltergeist? Well, let's break it down. Ghosts, they're like the introverts of the spirit world. They're subtle, often just going about their spectral business without much fuss. They might move your keys or give you a slight chill, but generally, they're not out to cause a ruckus. Think of them as the roommates you never asked for, but can't really evict. On the other hand, poltergeists are the life of the after-party. They're the noisy neighbors of the spirit realm, always up to some mischief. They're not just moving your keys, they're tossing them into a blender and hitting the puree button. If you've got a poltergeist, you'll know it. They're not exactly subtle. They're like that one friend who thinks a punch in the arm is a friendly hello. Now, dealing with these entities, that's where things get interesting. Ghosts, they're pretty low maintenance. A simple, "Hey, can you not?" might be enough to cool things down. Poltergeists, though, they're a different story. You might need to bring in the big guns. And by big guns, we mean a professional ghostbuster or a really convincing bluff. A stern, "Cut it out, Casper," might work wonders, or it might get your blender tossed out the window. It's a gamble. But here's the thing. These spectral squatters, they're not all bad. They've got a sense of humor. Ghosts might appreciate a polite request to stop moving your stuff, while poltergeists, they love a good prank. So if you find yourself in a spectral showdown, try to see the funny side. Maybe they're just looking for a laugh. Or maybe they're trying to tell you to stop leaving your keys on the kitchen counter. Remember, if you're dealing with a poltergeist, a sense of humor might just be your best defense.